YouTube, fans of my series, it's here. The capturing kit has finally arrived, and that means now I can do all the 3DS streaming that I wanted to do for you guys from the very beginning. So first off, I want to say that I appreciate your patience with me with this. So this is cjs064 here, and today we're going to do our very first Wi-Fi battle. So this is just a little intro video to the Wi-Fi battle. So then what I'm going to do is, I thought I'd just let you guys know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 videos a week, so Monday to Friday, and then just the weekend so I can actually do some videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one episode of my LP, and then the next episode I'm going to do a Wi-Fi battle. But if you guys want something a little bit different, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. So today we got our very first Wi-Fi battle. You would have realised yesterday that the first Chili Lock episode was released, and today we're going to do a Wi-Fi battle. So we're going to interchange LP, Wi-Fi battle, LP, Wi-Fi battle, and hopefully we can get enough videos that we can get the system going. Now, if there's not enough Wi-Fi battles or episodes of the LP, I'll obviously chuck in an extra video of that certain type of series. So I appreciate your patience. Thank you very much for watching. This is cjs064. Enjoy the first Wi-Fi battle. What's going on YouTube? This is cjs064 and welcome. I'm so excited. So by guessing by the look on this video and obviously by my demeanor, you can tell that my capturing kit has finally arrived. You know what that means? It means all the Wi-Fi battles I've been promising you for the last month or so since I've announced my upgrade to my channel from Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon has arrived. So if you're happy for this series, if you're looking forward to more Pokemon videos, leave a comment down below and follow me on Twitter at Sharpino9090 and come onto the Xenos Facebook group, and you might be just the next player who gets the versing on my channel. So today we're versing Justin, who is a, we'll get this fixed up here. So he's the admin for Xenos, one of the main 2 admins for Xenos. There's him and there's another person, but I will keep him anonymous until further notice. But with Justin here, he's got a team here. We'll quickly run through it, and then I'll quickly run through my team. So we've got obviously the Clefable, Garchomp, Scizor, Talonflame, Venusaur, and the Rotom Wash. So that's his team there. It's a very bulky team. Now with my team, we did try versing each other, and we kept having communication problems. As you can see, I'm just fixing up this one over here. So we just swapped out the Clefable, and we're going to swap out the Keldeo, just some last minute changes. So I'm swapping out the Keldeo and Clefable for Gyarados and for the Landorus T, which I've decided to add as a last minute for our team. So I'll just quickly run through my team here. So we've got the Choice Scarf Hydreigon, we've got the Assault Vest Landorus, we've got Mega Metagross in our team, we've got Talonflame Pack in the Expert build, we've got the Jolly Excadrill with the Focus Sash, and we've got the Moxie Gyarados carrying the, I believe it was the Leftovers. I can't remember which item it is, but we'll see it eventually. So we start off here. He's got the Venusaur to start off with, and we've got the Gyarados, so we've got to get out of here. So we're going to go ahead and swap out that Gyarados, and we're going to bring in our Metagross here, just because I'm expecting to see a Sludge Bomb. So we see the Mega Evolution, which more than likely of all these teams seem to be the most appropriate Mega for the team, because teams with Megas, with Venusaur and Scizor, they do tend to be more Mega Venusaur than Mega Scizor. So he goes for the Sludge Bomb, and he goes for the Mist, obviously because of the Steel. So I made the correct prediction for that first match. So that was great. Now we're going to Mega Evolve our Metagross. So we're carrying the Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, Ice Punch substitute. We're not packing Bullet Punch, only because I do like substitute. Now I was expecting him to swap out so we could get a chance to do the substitute, but instead he goes for a Hidden Power, which I'm assuming from the way he's done that, and it's super effective, I'm assuming it's HP Fire. And yeah, so that has been our first turn. So now we're going to go for the Zen Headbutt, obviously because we know that this Venusaur isn't going anywhere. So we go for the Zen Headbutt here. We're hoping to get a flinch, and we don't. So that's unfortunate, but you know what? I don't like hacks being part of the game. I mean, it does happen because it is part of the game, but you just have to go along with it. So he goes for the HP Fire, which does a lot of damage to us. Brings us down to about 25% roughly. And that was Zen Headbutt. We do land it one more time, which is absolutely phenomenal. And we knock out the Mega Venusaur, which is terrific, because Mega Venusaur can be a bit of a problem late game. So there you go, Venusaur, out you go. Thanks for coming, we'll see you next time. So now we're in a good position because now we're leading by 1 Pokemon. Now like I said, if you want to become a part of this series here, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Sharpino9090. I'll leave a link down below, or become a member of the Facebook group of Xenos. And I'll go ahead and I will either when I make a request for battles, I'll go over to Xenos or I'll go to Twitter. So just stick around. So he switches into Scissor. Now I didn't know what to make of it, so I went for the Zen Headbutt knowing it would do a lot of damage. And we actually get a crit on the Zen Headbutt, which was a lot of damage. And he goes for the U-turn. And it just keeps us alive, so that was good on our part. So I think he was expecting us to switch just because he knew it would be a steel versus steel. So we decided to go for the Zen Headbutt, go for some damage, hoping for a flinch as well, but we don't. And he goes for the U-turn, brings us to near death, and brings in the Garchomp. Now I'm assuming that this Garchomp, based on the look of his team, is scarfed. So at this point, Metagross is going to be gone any day. He goes for the Dragon Claw, and that should be enough to kill us. Unfortunately, that is the first fatality of our team. So thank you, Metagross. Now I'm just trying to decide what we should. I'm just trying to think. We'll send in the Gyarados. Yeah, I think the Gyarados should be good here. Yeah, I think so. Moxie, I believe. Yeah, that's right. It's a Moxie Gyarados. So we do pack the Ice Fang on this. We've got the Waterfall, the Earthquake, Ice Fang, and the Dragon Dance. This is that build. The shiny Gyarados, red Gyarados, because red is my favourite colour, and Angry Gyarados from the Lake of Rage from Gen 2. You're going to love that. So we're going to go ahead, and I don't believe, if I'm scarfed, if I've got the read correctly, I'm assuming he'll switch, but I'm going to go for the Ice Fang. Because if he does decide to stay in, then the Ice Fang should be able to kill this Garchomp. So we're going to stay in. He does actually withdraw, so that gives to me the notion that it is a Choice Scarf. Garchomp. Now we go for the Ice Fang. Now it's obviously not going to do a lot of damage to this Rotom. Now this is where things get just a little bit dicey, because I've just noticed looking at my team now that we do have a very large weakness to water. And the fact that Gyarados is, of course, the double weak to electric, it just makes my decision just a little bit difficult to decide where we're going to go from here. So I'm thinking that we might go for the swap into Hydreigon, because it could take on a water electric type move without issues. And even if it was to be Will Wisp, it would not be an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and click to swap into Hydreigon. I mean, I could have chanced bringing in something else, but I was afraid that if he went for the Hydro Pump over the electric type move, it would just be bad news bears for us. So, by the way, so I hope you guys have been liking the Chili Lock as I released the first episode yesterday. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Now, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do this 5 times a week and interchange LPs and Wi-Fi battles, just because I do get a bit busy with work. And just turn my phone aside there. So yeah, so we go for the swap, and we do bring in the Hydreigon, expecting the either one of the moves. But he actually, he goes for the trick. Now this is an Expert Belt. Actually, no, I thought it was Choice Scarf. Oh yeah, okay, Expert Belt, my apologies. Okay, so we swap over, we give him the choice, we give him our Expert Belt, and we give him our Expert Belt, and we take his Choice Specs, which for a Hydreigon is not much of a problem, because of the fact that, well, either way he's going to be dishing out a lot of damage. The only issue is the fact that now he knows that if we use a move, we get locked into it. So I decided to go for a double switch, just because I believe he's going to bring back in the Clefable, which he does. Oh wait, I misclicked. Okay, I went for Dark Pulse. I thought I went for the switch. Okay, so we go for the Dark Pulse because we've got the Choice Specs now. Because the fact that we are locked into the Choice Specs against this Clefable means it's going to be absolutely terrible. So what? I'm just trying to think what I should do here, because I can go for I could swap into Excadrill and try to eat up the Fairy type Moonblast. That's if it goes for the Moonblast, that is. because basically he knows Hydreigon's going to be swapped out, because, I mean, in no situation would you keep a Hydreigon in on the Clefable. I mean, even if it had Flash Cannon, which surprisingly it can actually learn Flash Cannon, because I actually did run it, but it was pretty pointless, because it was, if I had something like a Clefable, it would just wall it. I mean, it was somewhat good against Sylveons, but it wasn't a great move to have. So my Hydreigon is packing the Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and the Earth Power, so it can look at the Heatran. Now, the reason why I got Expert Belt on the Hydreigon, well, just because if they think that I'm scarfed and I go to use one move and then they go to use another move, the Expert Belt take by surprise, still dish out the amount of damage that I'd like for it to do under those choice specs, but it's the element of surprise here. So, okay, running out of time, I'm gonna swap for the Excadrill and just hope he doesn't go for the Flamethrower, because I know some Clefables do pack that, and considering it's most of them are Magic Guard at this point here, or sometimes unaware, we are expecting it to be Life Orbed. So, okay, oh, even he's taking a bit of a while to this. So we're gonna go for the swap. We're gonna bring in the Excadrill, and we're gonna see what this Clefable wants to do. So Mold Breaker kicks in, and he goes for the Wish. Ah, okay, so he's planning to bring back up to speed one of his Mons that was damaged. Now, I'm trying to think what Mons have been damaged. I think the Scizor and the Rotom Wash have been damaged, but considering it's a Clefable, we're going to go ahead, we're going to go for the Iron Head just in case. Now, I know he could protect as well. That's the other thing. A lot of Wish carry as well as the Wish and the Protect, but I'm going to go for the Iron Head. I probably should have gone for an Earthquake just to be more safe, because even if he swaps into Scizor or the Rotom, that would do a great deal of damage to either one of them. And this Excadrill is Focus Sash, and it's got the Earthquake, Rock Slide, Iron Head, and the Rapid Spin, just to get rid of those rocks, because rocks can be a bit of an issue for our team. So we've selected Iron Head. I probably should have gone with Earthquake, which might have been the better move, because if he swaps into Talonflame, well, it's not doing any damage either way. So, I mean, unless he's got the Flame Body, so he's going to go for the swap. As I said, he's going to go into the Rotom, which, like I said, was one of the Mons I thought he was going to swap into. So we go for the Iron Head. It's 4 times resisted. It's a critical hit, so we're actually pretty lucky, but it doesn't matter, because the Wish is going to bring him back up to speed. Now, knowing we will outspeed, I'm going to go for, because this is the Jolly Excadrill, so it's max speed investment Jolly. We're going to go for the Earthquake, and I hope we've got a Focus Sash, so I mean, in case the okay, we outspeed, so that's actually pretty good. So this Earthquake should knock you out this Rotom without a problem, and it does. Down it goes, fantastic. So there goes the Rotom, so we get another Pokemon in our favor, so that is absolutely phenomenal. So now I'm expecting the swap into Talonflame, which, speak of the devil, here it comes. So we got the Talonflame, oh, sorry, wrong one here, got to fix that up, and the Rotom is gone. Be gone for me. There we go. Okay, so we got the Focus Sash, like I said. So if he goes for the Flare Blitz, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. The only problem is if he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, but we're going to go for a Rock Slide. Oh, wow, we actually outspeed? Okay, I'm very surprised with that we outsped the Talonflame. Okay, so apparently Excadrill outspeeds, for max speed investment, outspeeds a Talonflame. I would not have guessed that. Okay, so now he brings the Garchomp. Now, assuming that this Garchomp is in fact Scarf, which we've got the idea from when we brought in the Gyarados, we're gonna go ahead and swap and bring in the Landorus in case he wants to go for an Earthquake, because knowing him, he would go for the Earthquake. So we go for the Intimidate off on the Garchomp, which will make this next. It goes for the Dragon Claw. So he expected us to swap, which would have been devastating for him if we stayed in and we went in for the Earthquake, just because he would have locked himself into a pointless move. So now we've got the Landorus in here, we're going to go for an Earthquake, because no matter what comes in now, excuse me, an Earthquake is going to do quite a bit of damage. So he's going to go ahead, swap out the Garchomp, and bring it back into Clefable. Now, this Earthquake, this is an Assault Vest Landorus. And that Earthquake does just over 50%, so that's actually pretty good. So, with the leftover recovery, we're going to go for another Earthquake and hope that this takes out the Clefable. I'm just trying to think what else could he possibly do at this point. Could he go for a Moonblast, but we've got the Assault Vest, so that's not really much of an issue for us. So on my Landorus, we've got it's got Earthquake, Superpower, U-Turn, and Stone Edge. They're the 4 moves I've got in this Landorus. I actually like this. It's actually pretty good in VGC as well, just because of the fact it can take on HP Ices from Landorus. And okay, he goes for the Protect, so he's stalling for the leftover recovery, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind. Most of the rules I'll put on my battles is the fact that I would like only single item battles, just so there's no. It's not getting boring when someone has a leftovers team with, like, say, a Ferrothorn, Heatran, and a Clefable. So we go for this Earthquake here, and I hope this is going to kill this, and it just misses out. So, unfortunate that we just missed out. Now, I'm assuming from that he's going to, in fact, go for the Protect, more than likely. I would say 90%, I would say he's going to go for the Protect. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and swap back into Excadrill, anticipating that Protect. So I'm just trying to, I'm more than likely he's going to go for a Protect. I mean, it's just, he wouldn't risk missing the Wish, because even if he passes it on to the Garchomp or the Scizor, they are going to take Earthquake damage from that. So we go for that swap into Excadrill, and he does go for the Protect, which is, like I said, as I predicted, but he gets the Wish Recovery, which is going to bring it back up to about 60%, just over 60%, and leftover recoveries will put him in a pretty good position for that. So now we're going to actually make a prediction here. I know okay, I'm going to anticipate he's going to go into Scizor, because he knows that we're going to go for the Iron Head, which is what I'm assuming is going to happen right now. Yep, it does bring out Scizor, and we actually do go for the Earthquake, which is actually very good news for us. Now, that's good news because can we kill it? Can we kill it? Can we kill it? Can we? Oh, so close, so close. So close. So, I just noticed that he does actually have the leftovers on the Clefable and on the Scizor, but it's not a big deal. I don't mind. I prefer to have single. He's actually going to go for the Bullet Punch. And we're going to go for the Earthquake. Now that's a bit of a problem because he actually did get rid of the Focus Sash here. So we go for the Iron Head, which is enough to kill the Scizor, and down it goes. Now the only problem with what he just did now is the fact that now we've lost the Focus Sash on the Excadrill. And it was probably going to be our insurance if we did take on the Garchomp. So out comes the Garchomp, and now that we've lost our ability to use the Focus Sash, we have no choice but to swap into the Landorus just to get the attack reduction and pretty much eat up whatever he plans on doing to us. So we're going to go ahead and swap. Now, I'm wondering if he's going to make the read and go into Dragon Claw again, because I mean he's made that call twice on the last time, and it's been a pretty good prediction on his part, anticipating the switch. So we are going to swap out the Excadrill, bring in the Landorus to get the Intimidate off, and let's see what move he goes for. And he gets, he actually goes for the Earthquake. So he actually tried to risk it for the Biscuit, but unfortunately it didn't pay off. I'm really sorry, Justin, but props to Justin. He is a really good battler. I don't want you guys to think that that Justin here is a bad battler. Things happen in the battles that should make and break the game. So such things like crits, burns, and bad predictions, or just missed predictions. So I don't want you guys to think that Xenos is a bad group by any means. By all means, Xenos is a terrific group. It's where I got my start as a battler, and they've helped me improve. Like, I'm now one of the gym leaders in their group, and I'm not saying that every other Facebook group is crap. By all means, I think everyone should become as a big part of every group as they can, because it only means you get to practice more with your group. Now, seeing as this Clefable's here, we're going to go for the Earthquake again, just because if he wants to stall this game out, he can, and I really don't want that to happen, but we'll just see what happens. But like I said, I want everyone to be a part. I don't like when people think, you know, one Facebook group is worse than the other. Like, I just think that everyone should be we actually get the kill, which is terrific news for us. And now he's down to his last mon, which is in fact the Choice Chomp. So I think that everyone should just, you know, if you have your own group and everything, that's fine. I'm not saying that, you know, I'll just fix this up first. There you go. So I'm not saying that we can't all be a cohesive Pokemon group. But obviously a lot of people don't like the smoker rules, and a lot of people don't like. So what we're going to do is, looking at this, we're going to go for the U-turn. We're going to U-turn into the Escadrille. Seeing he's going to go for the Dragon Claw. I was going to do the swap back and forth, the Intimidate, but it really wasn't much point to it. Now I know that he's locked into Dragon Claw. So we're actually going to go ahead and bring back in the Escadrille, knowing that he's locked into the... There we go. So we're locked into the Dragon Claw. He can't really do much damage to us. So we're going to go for the Earthquake, and I think that's pretty much going to wrap up the game for Justin. So, I mean, good game to Justin, and I mean, huge props to him. So, if you guys want to become a member of Xenos, we welcome as much people as we can. And if you guys have any questions about Pokemon, by all means, I welcome the fact if you want to ask any questions, leave a comment down below. Or if you want to come find me on the Xenos Facebook group and actually message me, I'm all for it. Not a problem. So he's going to go for the Dragon Claw, and this should kill us. He gets the crit, and we live on 1. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that is so unfortunate, but a terrific game to you, Justin. Very good game. If you want to go ahead and talk to him on the Xenos Facebook group, you can, but we win our first battle with 5-0. That is phenomenal for a first video. And I must give Justin credit because he gave me a mold of it, and the last minute changes was me with the Gyarados and with the Landers. And I know there's going to be more videos along the way. So, like I said, if you want to be the next opponent on my next battle video, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Sharpino9090, like the video, subscribe, and become a member on Facebook group. So, thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day, have a great night. Wherever you're watching this, whoever is watching this, this is cjs064 over and out. And as always, I will see you next time.